think that China will do better in Africa today? Why do you think that China will do better? China have developed so far in their economy. China is fastest growing economy and is the widely recognized is growing fast, and they think about themselves. So why do we think that China will help Africa to develop? Why do we think so? I don't think so. Like yes, Europe, America, they do not mean well for Africans. They impoverish Africans, never allow us to develop, just but at least if you go to America, go to Europe, you have a means of survival. But go to China only if you want to go and buy products and come back to your country. If you want to go there to work, the work is not enough for their population, not to talk of you. So even how they treat you there, how they might you go to their prisons, you see blacks, you see how their prison is. In Europe, if you go to European or American prison, you see blacks. At least they are treated fairly than that of China. So how do China treat you in their home? So if you calculate that now, you now tell me, how do you think on earth that China is going to help you develop? China is another world that is trying to colonize Africa and benefit from African resources. So we are not going to allow that to happen. So remove your mind that Africa are the only people that will develop themselves by themselves. Though I don't want to choke mouth or talk much about this because that's not my line of discourse. I only online on TikTok to talk about mental development, how business development, career growth, business growth, and business development in African settings. I'm not trying to compare how Elon Musk did this, how Mark Zuckerberg. No, I want to use our ancestral method of business and to compare and to how we can do business and develop so that we will not uh, start emulating a foreign kind of business development. Let's use our own indigenous technology and indigenous method to develop. That's what my uh, uh, channel is all about. So, but I just want to chip in here so that we're not, it's all about development, but we will not rely on China to develop Africa or to come and help Africa. China is uh, another economy that wants world power by all means, and they're trying to, colonize the world and trying to dethrone America, combining with Russia, and they will use Africa as a stepping stone to get resources, to get natural resources to develop whatever they want to develop. So don't rely on China. So I don't know why people are saying when the Niger coup happened. People were shouting, "Hey, Niger coup have happened. China will help us. Russia will help." I don't know much about Russia or how they want to help Africa, but I know that in Europe, Russia was the only country that did not colonize Europe, colonize Africa or enslave Africa or trying to, reap African resources because they have enough resources. But China will not do us good. Let us develop ourselves by ourselves. We can do it if you embark on your own. Like me, I'm doing my own part, trying to teach us how to develop our resources, looking for our environment because our environment, our nature is everything. So our the problem we have in Africa is we believe so much in Western development, Western technology. The technology is fine. Their phones are fine. But I don't want us to believe that we cannot do those things. The only thing is our growth was a kind of was cut off on the line. We Africa, we are. I don't want to believe on those history. Africans, we are developing. We are building even with more. We are building houses. We are our infrastructural wise. We are living. We are developing. We are thinking how to develop our environment. We are feeding ourselves. We are doing it in our local method with local engineering processing and all that. The only different, I always tell people, the only different from African method of developing is lack of scientific laws. Like our forefathers have, they have in medicine, they have roots. Now they are destroying those things and giving us all these drugs. We have roots, we have some roots that you take this, you mix it, it will cure malaria, you cure this disease and cure that disease. We have all these things, but there are no scientific laws where our forefathers will write, okay, this is why this is said. If you combine this leaf and this leaf, it's going to react to this. It's going to give you so thing, and it's going to cure so malaria. Or if you do this. So there are no scientific law. There may be scientific law, but there were the scientific law may be altered or destroyed during slavery and colonization. All these people, they did us bad. They have so many books they took from Africa, took from Egypt, took from so many parts of African this thing, even from Benin, Nigeria, yeah, and many other places. They destroyed our history, destroy our libraries and all that. So it may be possible we have those scientific laws which they borrowed, they even thief and copied our technology to develop their own the more. So I don't know, I don't think that we don't have a scientific, but I know that maybe now is what my own thought is what we lack, scientific laws that prove all these things. But we have those things. So let us rely on our nature, on our environment, and think how to develop our environment. Forget about China helping us. Remember to follow my channel and for more details about this, our indigenous development.